Okay, good morning, everyone. It's hump day at Memory Bound. Maybe we'll have to dump something today, Penny. And we are on air. I love this. Penny got us a new sign so that we know that we're on air when we're on air. And this is just so fun. I'm going to slide it over here. And then, you know, if somebody walks by and they wonder what we're doing, Penny, they know that we are on the air. And just another professional piece of Memory Bound is what I would say.
Absolutely.
So today what we're going to do is Penny's going to show us how to make a Fun Fold Folio. That's 3 F words right there. Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean that. That's the second thing I've said today that I did not intend to have come out like that. But you're going to love these because when you open them up, you can fill them with cards and envelopes for a gift. You can fill them with recipe cards, photos, tags, just about anything, right, Penny?
Absolutely.
And I bet we're going to get a lot of ideas for that today, too.
Well, going to try.
So we're going to, Penny's going to show us how to make that. We're going to show you what we did yesterday. We've got new product to show you. And then we'll tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. So good morning, everyone who's joining us. Chris just popped on and said good morning, Penny. And so did Jean.
Chris.
And Barb's here and Sharon. And here, oh, it says we had a poor wireless connection, but we're back. Janet loves the sign. You guys, I love it too. Penny brought that in and gave it to me, and I just thought it was so funny and so fun for Memory Bound. And speaking of Memory Bound, if you are joining us today, we are Memory Bound. I'm Kelly, and Penny's here, and we're located in Iowa. We're in Ankeny, Iowa, which is just a north suburb of Des Moines, right in the middle of the state. And we got Mayanne. Hey, Mayanne, we'll probably be seeing you next month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up.
So quick.
So Penny, let's show the cards from yesterday. Yesterday we had a craft along because we want to keep your crafting alive in 2025. And Teresa was here and made all these cards on air, live on air. I want to say live from New York, live from Ankeny, Iowa.
Woohoo!
She made those, and that is the Heartstring card kit from Simple Stories. We love their card kits, and we have 3 more new ones coming in that you'll be anxious to see. And I think we just had a little transition there, Penny, don't you?
I think we did.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we do have one that arrived yesterday. So we're going to show you what's new, and that's the first item we're going to show you. Here is the Heartstring card kit. It makes 8 cards, and it's got directions, but if you want to make it with Teresa, catch yesterday's video. Okay, so what arrived yesterday was the next card kit from Simple Stories, and it's the Say Cheese Classic Pooh. So you're getting a peek of the newest collection. This came from a different distributor other than Simple Stories, and so this we received kind of ahead of everything. But it gives you a really good idea of this collection, which should arrive this week. I believe it shipped Monday. So it's on its way from Utah. And isn't it just so cute, these little Winnie the Pooh? Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. And this is the Simple Stories version of Winnie the Pooh. And this card kit is at $14.99.
It is.
$14.99. It makes 8 cards. And guess what? It's going to be a craft along next month with me. So I'm so excited I get to make these cards. Penny, I think it's going to be really fun. And the rest of that collection is arriving soon. You can see it online. Janet can link the collection. Oh, wait, no, it's not online yet. Diane's working on that today.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But we're going to show them a sneak peek of what
Yes, we have a
might
kit coming also. And Penny's going to show you that. Okay, let's see what else came in. And Penny, this is a reorder right here on top. And these are those Everett Road Little Heart Gems, which are super popular and only $2.99. And I was going to be able to stock. So that's the Everett Road Valentine Gems. And the double Z cards we showed. Hey, Katie, could you bring us a double Z card that Janet made on the front counter from Photoplay? Katie's going to bring the sample card.
That Pooh is online.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, the card kit is online.
Yeah.
So this is online, and Janet linked it. The rest of the collection, Diane's working on getting online, and it's arriving soon. And Katie's getting the double Z. While we're waiting on that, let's show that punch. I guess we could show the picture there. Oh, Katie's got it. Oh, do you have the actual card? Katie went to get the card. All right, Pink and Main. Let's show this binder first, because back in stock is the Pink and Main binder. It's a 2-ring binder. It holds, I don't know, stencils, stamps, dies, and it's been really popular here at Memory Bound. And how much is that, Penny?
$9.99.
And then there are the pages that go inside of it, and that one, I don't know that one fits. Does that fit if you turn it sideways?
I think
that's
yes, because there's punched.
Okay, so there's 2 different inserts that you can get for it.
This square is $6.99, and you get the 5 pockets.
Okay, and then you get the other inserts that are 9 by 6 1/4, which is about the size of a lot of the magnetic sheets and things that you want if you want to put them in there. That's been really popular. We've had people come back and buy more of them, so to me that says it's kind of a good item. And Katie ran and got us a double Z card. This is a card sample that Janet made.
So you can see the Z's.
You can see it. And Penny, can you close it and open it so people can see how cool it is? She needs 2 hands for this. And then see how it opens up? So that is the double Z. Okay. And we showed the card the other day, but we didn't have any of the double Z kits. Pink and Main has 2 dies that came in, this banner. Is that the name of it?
Thin flag banner dies.
Thin flag banners. And how much is that?
$17.99.
And you get 7 dies.
And then we have the zigzag circle dies, and it's $19.99.
And Janet requested the circle, the zigzag circle. So we ordered those just for Janet. So I don't know if she's got something planned, but they do have little zigzags. And is there stitching? Yes, they have stitching on them also.
Oh, that's
cool.
like a bonus. I love stitching. So does the
especially when you don't
banner.
have to do it. That makes it even better. Now this punch from We Are Makers is a very unique punch, and I had to say, what is this? And then I was pointed to this little image right here, and it's the Eura Hook Hole Punch. So it does punch a hole. It's those little holes like, when you see
like
this. Oh, yeah. Penny, thank you. Just like that. That is funny. And how is that 47?
$24.69.
$24.69.
And they show you like on different materials like fabric and chipboard and
looks like leather and thin tin and plastic. So, I thought that would be more than that. That's one of the heavy duty punches that they make.
That's really nice. Sometimes we need that around here.
And I brought, this came in, this is the Brights sticker book from Simple Stories Color Vibe. And Teresa, when she did her tags for all the books she read, Penny, she brought these stickers over for people to do their titles. And I think we were out of the Brights, and they came in, and I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that we had them.
Well, I put the fall up yesterday, too.
Oh, so the fall is
back in stock.
So those are really nice. I don't, does it show on the back what you get, Penny?
Yeah.
So you're getting 3 different sizes and looks like 6 colors.
I walk by this all the time.
Now
but it's like
she just wants to look at it.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
I like the size because you don't have like a sheet of stickers, like a 6 by 12. You got a little booklet.
Yeah.
To me, that's a little easier.
That'd be great for traveling when you go to crops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. And
no place like home.
The Iowa Jet Setters 3.0 is back in stock. So if you were wanting something from Iowa, it's really cute because it's got the corn and the little John Deere. Sorry for all of the red tractor people, but it's got a green tractor and license plate and other things. And then we have a lot of other items from Reminisce. And love this glitter paper from Ella and Viv, which is Reminisce. It's just another division of their company. And here are Penny spreading out the colors. It's glitter that doesn't shed. It's a little bit finer glitter. And I think the paper is not super thick like some of the glitter papers. So it's easy to cut with your Cameo or your Cricut or your Big Shot.
So it's called Nugget Gold, Pewter, Silver, Maya Blue, and Persian Blue.
Those colors look really pretty together, actually.
They really do.
So that is back in stock. And we have other colors that we have in stock also. And then we have 2 more Jet Setters. If you're traveling abroad, I guess. Mexico might not be abroad, but depends on how you get there. So we have Mexico and Ireland. And we have a whole collection of international travel that you can find if you go to Memory Bound and go to shopping and travel. And you can find a lot of different countries there if you had a trip or planning a trip. Okay, and then all right, so we've got collection packs. This is Jewish Celebrations. And this one we received and it sold out. And there's just not a lot of product out there for Jewish celebrations or religion. So we brought this back in for those that might want something with that theme. And the family kit, I didn't realize it, but we've been out of this for a long time. We have some of the individual papers, but we didn't have the collection pack. And sometimes it's nice just to get it all. And it does include these stickers right here that has your different family members' names. And Alaska Cruise. We know a lot of you have been on it or planning. Penny, have you been on an Alaska cruise?
I have.
I was thinking you had.
Yep. It was awesome.
So there's that. And then now we've got some sports, and we've got the soccer 3D stickers. I'll go back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. And then we have a collection. We kind of have it by themes in this tub. Penny doesn't know that, but activities and sports, and then we've got some kids things and some travel. But this is the Let's Play Football collection kit. So you're going to get all of these papers and the sticker sheet. And Top Shot. And that's two-sided. And I think the other side has got your target.
It's what I need out on my tree.
You probably could get this paper and put it on your tree if you want to
practice. I could.
Get the paper.
Yeah,
now,
I think I will.
This antler paper was requested by a customer, so we ordered that in for them. I think we've had it in the past, but we've got it back in for our hunters.
Yeah, that's I like that picture.
It makes me want to go out on a warm day, which is not today.
This is also how it looks at my house in the morning when the sun is just coming up over the horizon. It like sheds a spotlight on my tree outside my kitchen window.
Oh.
It's so cool.
Now, this is a sticker sheet, and I think good things come to all those who wait. I like big bucks, and I cannot lie. The buck stops here.
Oh, funny.
So it's got some really fun. Hunting is just something I do, or hunting isn't just something I do as part of who I am. Hunting season. Those would be fun if you have a hunter in your family and you're doing an album or maybe making cards. And then here's Hunter's Paradise collection pack. So it's got your camo paper and your target, and you've got your red hunter's plaid and a sticker sheet.
Now we have some single paper.
Okay, so we've got racing, and we've got track. This was something we were out of, and it's a sticker sheet, but it's got your alphabet with it, and it's kind of a cool font. I'll zoom in on it. It's kind of a different font.
Yeah.
Cross country, and cross country is a two-sided paper, and I think the back is just, it does have the CC on it. Barbara said her maiden name was Buck. So wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be fun.
Lisa said she needs all that for her boys shooting. And I love this paper that's shaped. We've got a tennis ball. I think we have a hockey puck, a baseball glove. This is really cool they make great locker signs, number one, or decorations or placemats. If you're doing a layout, a lot of times you can cut it in half and you put half on one side and half on the other page. So I really do like those. And then there's the paper that just looks like your basketball.
And there's texture to it.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And because there's texture to it, you can also see the texture on the back side.
Oh, you can. So you know it's textured.
Yeah,
there it is.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
And there's volleyball on fire.
Literally on fire.
And we got Legos with all the different colors. I don't know about you, Penny. My grandsons have been really into Legos lately.
Oh, we're just starting the Duplos.
There you go. And a lot of people take pictures of baths, and I love that we had this rubber duck paper come back, and it is called a rubber ducky. Remember that song, Penny?
Yep. Oh,
but
yeah.
the back of it is just bubbles, so you don't have to use the rubber ducky side. I know our grandsons, 2 of them are 3 and 5, and they come to our house and they take bubble baths.
Oh, that's
and
the best.
so that's great paper for that. And this is actually a graduation paper, but I think you could use it for a lot of things.
A lot of things. I like the back especially. Well, I like both sides.
It's a good background. And here we go. This is another fun sticker sheet. Keep it real. The fishing buddies, my fishing buddies call me Dad. Daddy's fishing budding. Just a girl in love with fishing, hooked on fishing. So that's like the hunting one, but that's fishing. I just think those are fun. And oh my gosh, this paper, all you have to do is look at it. It's called The Lake. Isn't that, it's so cool. I know you're not looking at it. Penny has to look down at it, but it is really cool.
Upside down.
Oh, and prom. PJ said that one paper would be good for prom.
Oh, stars, yeah.
It would be perfect.
Or father-daughter dance that I know Southeast Polk's having like this weekend.
It'd be a lot of good things. And then we've got our camo. Seems like the hunters win it today, or military. This could be for military.
Yeah. Oh, and then both shades.
And then this again would be good for your dance or your prom. We're starting to get more things in like that because that season is coming up. And then in this tub, in tub number 2, the Dina Wakley Media Journal. We got these back in stock, and Penny will open it for us so you can see. It's got 60 pages, and they're like that heavy craft paper that you can do your artwork on, make it a junk journal, whatever you like. They're really it's really nice, and the binding is sewn, so those pages are sewn in. And then back in stock, these All in Create dies, and Teresa had, I think it was Teresa, I'm not sure, had made this sample. These are banners, and this one is called, slide it just a little more, Heart Marks the Spot. And that one has 13 dies, and then there's another one very similar to that. It's called Regency Bunting. And they make good banners, they make good embellishments for your layouts. They're really fun. And then the next 3 are new stamps. Let's see, Rosy Days. Rosy Days is right here. It's got roses on it. And oh my gosh, Penny, this one's called Be Free. Oh. Like B-E-E. In the hum of bees is the voice of the garden. Have you ever heard that before?
No, I haven't.
That is a neat phrase. Oh my gosh.
Be wild and free.
Be wild, buzz. Those are really fun. And then another floral one is called Sunny Splash. And what's the back look like? Do they show the actual stamps, or is it just packaging?
Yeah, but you can't really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because the image is on the other.
It's very detailed for sure. So Sunny Splash. And how much were those stamps, Penny?
This one's $14.99.
Maybe
yeah, they're all $14.99.
Okay. And then we've got some die cuts we'll flip through here for you. We've got our little hippo. All I can think of is I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yep.
Grand Canyon. It's a nice one. Virginia. We have all the states that are written like that in the black cardstock. Cozumel, another good place to go right now. And then we also have all the grades. So if you're doing a school project. And then our local school, Ankeny High School. And Penny, I know the Chiefs lost, but I know we have a lot of Chiefs fans.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have the banner, the pennant with the Chiefs in it. And we've got dance recital. You're going to find all of these in our themes. So all you have to do if you're interested in dance recital is go to shopping and go to themes and go to dance. And all of these are like that.
Scuba.
And choir would be in music, and we do have a category in our sports called swimming for our swim team. And then the next couple, we have, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of these, My First. But look at that, My First Easter with the little bunny. Well, let's see, what do we have, Penny? My First Steps, My First Tooth, My First...
And then all the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also have first month, second month.
Yep.
So if you're doing a baby book, and speaking of babies, there's great grandma and family. And I ordered car show.
Yeah, we've got some
some car people here that have cars, and then we've got golfers too. And these are kind of cool because you could cut them apart if you wanted to have separate golf balls.
Easy, yeah. I bet you could color those.
And look at the snowman border.
I love that. And I like how they're going different directions. Again, you could cut it apart.
They're really cute. And then, I don't know, you might be working on Christmas, and we've got Santa is back in stock. Santa's back in town, Penny.
Yay!
And then we got a couple for
Easter.
Easter.
The Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny and Santa and everybody. So, all right, now last what we want to show you is the front porch collection is here from Simple Stories. And we have the collection pack, which Penny's got here, and we'll flip through the paper so you can see what you get in the collection pack. I really love papers that have the borders like that. It's kind of, I would call it a family, a home theme collection. And it's a new collection from Simple Stories that we just received actually yesterday. Look at those roses.
And I like that they have the newsprint background, so that's kind of neat. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, this, gosh, you could...
Borders.
Wouldn't that be a cool card front, just to cut 4x6 or 4x5 1/4?
I like the dot, too.
And
cute stamps.
Lots of embellishments there if you wanted to cut that apart.
Oh, my gosh.
And then a nice solid. What did, who was it that said it's a solid, but that's not a solid?
Yeah, texture solid.
I can't remember if that was Teresa or who said that. Penny, I'm not even looking at comments. I need to get caught up.
Okay, get caught up. I'll show them the tags.
Show us the tags.
Of course, the back side is great for journaling.
Perfect journaling.
And the journal page. Ooh, that's pretty plaid.
Yeah, it's nice.
Baby boy right there. And the 3x4 elements. And I like how they go different directions. They're not all vertical.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a vertical, sometimes you feel like a horizontal. And it's nice they're combining the 2x2s and the 4x4s, so you get all of that in one sheet.
Yep. I feel like 4x4s get slided.
Sometimes they're harder to use.
That heart.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, I like that.
And that's the
frame. Oh, and look, they give you an idea after you've cut that other page apart.
Well, you know what? Maybe, I don't know if they fit exactly, but you could cut out and pop them up, and that would be really neat.
A nice pink on the back.
And then we have the sticker sheet.
And the sticker sheet.
So that is called Front Porch. And before we go on to the next items, Shannon's asking about baby lines, and they actually shipped. Echo Park shipped their latest baby lines, and I apologize, I can't think of the name. I can see the sign across the store, but I can't read it. So those should be arriving tomorrow or Friday, so that is coming. Simple Stories Winnie the Pooh is on its way. It's also probably going to arrive tomorrow or Friday. Penny, I think a lot of stuff is coming tomorrow and Friday. So Winnie the Pooh is coming. It's shipped also. It's on its way. It's on a UPS trailer. And let's see. And then we have a comment about Front Porch. And I lost the name. Oh, Lisa said it looks kind of 60s-ish. And I would agree with that. It does kind of remind you of the 60s
Colors.
a little bit.
Yep.
Peggy's the one that said a solid's not a solid. So perfect. Okay. All right. I think I'm caught up.
Okay. Page pieces.
The page pieces, and if you flip that over, we can see what we get in there. They're really wonderful for designing a layout.
And the foam stickers.
The foam stickers have been very popular because you get a lot. You get 2 full sheets.
And I like how they have the family letters.
Yeah, and they're kind of distressed.
Uh-huh.
Penny, I need to ring the bell.
It's hiding.
So I have no idea what the camera's showing right now.
Washi tape.
I'll have to show you here. There's the washi tape.
the enamel dots.
Can you read that? What can we show? Will you see what we have that we can... Okay, Katie's checking out the Vikings and the twins for us. Thank you, Penny, for carrying on.
The floral
I
bits.
hope you were showing what you were showing. Oh, you have to turn those over because
these are really nice.
Those are really, really pretty.
Be great for card friends.
It would be.
And then we've got the ephemera.
Those are the journal bits.
No, these are the ephemera.
Oh my gosh! Then
the
package
on the back it says ephemera bits and pieces, and on the front it's journal bits.
So
I'm confused. I was just reading. I know nothing.
I don't know. We'll have to check that package.
Oh, they all say ephemera on the back.
Okay, they all say ephemera. So you got the journal bits.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
And this is the bits and pieces. Penny's just going to not say anything.
Nope.
You know, I guess...
Oh, down there it does say bits and pieces.
60s-wise, you know how they had gold and avocado
Oh, yeah.
appliances? Or 70s even, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe it's kind of a in-between there.
The Brads. I'll go with words I know. Brads. Sticker book. Oh, but I got to show you the back
I
side.
want to see it because it's got flashcards. So let me show you what you get in the sticker book. Their stickers are kind of cool because they're really thin and they almost melt into your project when you use them. Thank you.
We don't have any twins.
Okay.
And then these are the frames. 3x4 and 4x6. And here's what you get.
And you want to join us on Friday because Peggy has a frame book that she made using these, not these frames, but the ones from Fresh Snow, but you could do the same thing.
And then the 6x8 paper pad.
All right. Okay, and then Katie picked up some things, her favorite team that we have. I don't know if that's the one we needed. I can't remember now, but we got the Vikings. And the Chiefs and the Packers. So she said we don't have the Twins right now, so we'll have to see if we can get that. But we do have the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a good Viking.
So that's something. And I have friends that are huge Twins fans, so we might have to look for that. Okay, well, that...
You've already showed all this, right?
Yep, that's the new Elizabeth Crafts. And there's a couple things that we ran out of, but more are on the way. Probably arriving today or tomorrow. Penny, everything's arriving tomorrow.
I work tomorrow.
All
right.
Yay! That's good. All right, well, Penny, thanks for that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get on with the show.
Okay.
And we are, just to remind everybody, we are on air right now. In case you're wondering, we're on air here at Memory Bound. I don't think we have anybody in our studio that needs to see this. Maybe Diana. But she works here, so she knows that. So, Penny, tell us what you are going to make and show us what you're going to make. And then I'll change the camera view.
Okay. We are going to make a Fun Fold Folio. And
That's a lot to say.
I know. I was with some friends up north, and we did this together. And it requires one sheet of paper.
Wow.
12 by 12. And you're going to make one cut, and then you're going to fold it and tape it, and that's all there is to it. And it's one cut, and then several scores, and then you're going to tape it, and then you can decorate. We decorated the front, and then we added underneath the decorations, we had put our ribbon, and then and we didn't stop there.
Let's see what's inside because we want to.
We went ahead and made 4 cards. Just a little simple design, basically a mat, and then I call that a trim piece, and then a double sentiment. And so we had 4 cards with envelopes to stick inside. And what a great gift if you're going to a party, you know, a little gift for your hostess, a birthday gift, whatever. And then maybe if you wanted to, you could stick a book of stamps in there. And or you could put tags or recipes, and then we just made it so that you can tie.
And it's made out of a sheet of paper. That is amazing.
Made out of a sheet of paper. And it's about, I don't know, a good 18 inches of ribbon. And I mean, I've had this tied and untied many times, and I think the ribbon makes all the difference. So To make.
And then you're going to show us your other samples then?
I can show you the samples now.
Show us our
Doesn't matter.
samples. Show
Okay.
us the rest of your samples.
So using the snowflake paper,
Snow.
it is from Fresh Snow.
Fresh
Thank
Snow.
you.
And Fresh Snow has been restocked, everybody.
And I'm using this shimmery May Arts. It's an inch wide ribbon. And the nice thing about it is you put your score tape behind it, and I'll show you how to do that. Put the ribbon on it, and there's enough shimmer you don't see the score tape.
I was surprised. I was very surprised.
So I just pulled. We have a nice silver gray. We have a more solid black, and then that shimmer white. I would recommend the 1 inch. You can go 3/4 inch. Use what you have. But those are my recommendations. These are different pieces from the ephemera bits, the floral, the other bits.
Here, you've got
journal
them.
bits.
They're right here.
So I took from all 3 packages, the floral, the bits and pieces, and the ephemera. And I used different things because I had. So those are those pieces, like the mug. The mug came from this one. And then on this one, I used lots of the pine cones over here. And then I used the different layering parts from the ephemera, because those are already kind of laid down.
It's fun to kind of group things together, isn't it, Penny?
Yeah, and these are kind of bigger things, and it was great, I thought, for the fronts.
And the snowflake paper is called Chasing Snowflakes.
And it's great because the background, you have to be conscious when you pick your paper, because you will see the background. And so this is the background that you see, which is a great complement to this.
It is.
Again, I just went ahead and made some simple cards to stick in there, and I used the line that went with.
That's the Cardabella.
This is the Cardabella line. Yep.
Wonderland. I believe that's
Yes.
Wonderland.
Yep. So that was kind of fun, and inked some edges, and
What a nice gift
so that's
to
the
give somebody, and
snowflake.
then they have cards
Yep.
to
I
give
put
to
some
people.
snowflakes on the back. That's a great way of covering up a mistake. And so this was just a plaid, an older piece that I had in my stash.
Isn't it funny, though, how you're using the same collection's ephemera and what a different look it is, depending on your background paper?
Oh, yeah. I wanted more of a masculine look, so that's kind of what I was going for with this one. And again, I just made some I call them my simple cards. So, and I used more of the line because it was just so easy to cut the mats and just boom, boom, and you're done. So that was that one. And then I thought I needed to do a Valentine's. And so I used the ephemera from the Valentine's Day collection. And they had the little banners, and they had this sentiment. And I thought that was a great way to accent the red hearts. And it was too plain. So I grabbed my doilies, and I used multiple, I think I used 2 or 3 of the white to make it more white. I put one down, and it looked translucent and dirty. So I put like 3, kind of glued them together to make it more white. And then I used a little black one to bring all the colors together with the black ribbon.
So the doilies are from, can you ring the bell? The doilies are from Doodlebug.
Yes.
So the larger one that she used is, it's called Lily White, and you get 75 doilies for $5.99. So you get a lot of doilies for sure. Can you bring us some mini doilies if we have black or red or something? And we carry them in most of the colors. Occasionally some of the colors are out. And I mentioned this morning that I love doilies and I love to use them, but I don't always know how to use them. So I was really happy to see this. Thank you.
Oh,
And
look
Katie,
at that.
Oh, look at all the Valentine colors.
Valentine colors right there.
So the little ones are $4.99, and I think you get 75. Yeah, you do get 75. Penny, that was very clever. I think that's super clever.
Well, I wanted something, because when you have a package like this and you've got the big piece, it's like, okay, I don't have anything for this. What else can I use? So
Yeah, well, I like it.
I had some black doilies sitting on the floor, and then I thought, oh,
On
well.
the floor?
Yeah, they fell down.
Like,
So I grabbed a cut-apart sheet, and I just made some simple Valentine cards.
oh, cute. I love those little hearts.
And the cut-aparts, I didn't really do much with them, but you don't have to. You can make them simple because everybody just loves a homemade card. That's what they look at.
Well, and Teresa made a comment the other day that, cards at the store are like $4 or $5.
They are.
Okay, and we had a question about the plaid, and the plaid is from Penny's stash.
It's a real old...
You found another plaid here, didn't you, Penny? Bringing. If you like the colors, I think this one from Fresh Snow is got a lot of the same colors.
Really nice.
And that's called Frosted Memories. And if you made it, look at what you'd have on the inside. Wouldn't that be pretty?
Yep.
Look how cool that would be. Okay, and that paper, the red paper that you used was from Valentine's Day. Oh, and can you open that again? I forgot what was on the inside. Oh, very fun.
Yep. So all of that. Fun little designs.
People are loving this, Penny.
Good. Well, wait till I show you how to do it, because then you're going to be just doing them all day. Now I'm going to show this one. And this one, you'll see, here's my score tape, and I've already put it down so you can see like where I put it. And then I realized last night, to make it simple, you could just kind of open it.
Oh, yeah, so you're not trying to, yep.
Yeah.
So that's a 1-inch score tape because she's using the 1-inch ribbon.
And then, I had to have something to stick inside.
Oh.
So I channeled my inner Teresa and did some groupings of some stamps. And this was very new to me. And so
Isn't it fun,
I just
though?
had fun. I used what was in my stash, not one particular line or anything. This was the newest one I made last night because I wanted something like the cover, because then I'll put it on top. And my junk bows, I used part of that black and white ribbon that we have it over there.
Oh, yeah, we do have a black and white.
I used a cut apart and just ripped it, and then used some other little stamps to accent
That's
it.
cool.
And then another cut apart, and then I just added and stamped on it. And then I thought, oh, I've got that embossing folder.
Oh, and we have that over there, so we need to ring the bell.
So what I thought I would show is that, now I'm going to take those out. I'm just going to, after you put your score tape on, and I'm going to turn it around so I can do it.
Diana, we need that embossing folder that makes all the hearts. It's a Sizzix.
The big one.
Okay, so this is Doodlebug Petite Prints. People are asking what paper this is.
Yeah, I'm a Doodlebug. And get that ready.
Everyone is really loving your idea.
So I take my ribbon and I fold it in half so that I know where I'm at. And then I take the fold area and I work from the fold. And then my tape's in a straight line, so I put my ribbon down.
I can't believe it doesn't show.
Well, if you look at it real close, you can see
but
it.
I've been looking at them, and it's pretty good, I'd say.
All right, I'm just going to peel that up, and we're going to continue that across.
Now, you could probably, if you wanted, you could put a band around it to close
Yep.
it. You could put a little strip of paper and a magnet. There's lots of different options.
So I went to a sticker sheet, and I pulled off some stickers because I wanted the red and black. I started with my doily, and you'll see that I've got 3 again, and I glued them together inside. Yep, there's 3. I found a little music sticker, and then I found this LaFleur. I used the arrow and the heart, and then this little button. I thought I'll just put that on the stamp, and then my butterfly. This was big for me.
That is really cool.
This was big and huge.
Love that. I do love it.
Anyway, my intent was to tape it down here on the front, and I'm just going to try to stick it on there. And then I'm going to stick in my tags. And so, and then that's what it would look like if I had tape.
Penny, I never thought about doing a grouping on a doily.
Yeah, just use your big doily and do the whole grouping.
So, and the big doilies come in other colors too. So if you wanted other colors, same with the little doilies. We try to keep these in stock. They're just a fun embellishment, especially at Valentine's Day.
So that's how you decorate and put your ribbon on. So now let's get back.
Is that the one? Because that's the only one.
Yeah, that'll work. Thank you. Okay, so here Diana found this heart 3D embossing folder. Could you tell I had trouble with my words, Penny? It's designed by Catherine Breen, and it's from Sizzix, and it's a little different than Penny's. It's $12.99. Hers didn't have the little designs within the hearts, but I think this one has been a really popular one too. And Jean has a question for you, Penny. She wants to know why you use 3 doilies.
To make it more white.
Yeah, if you use a single doily, it's going to be more sheer.
And when you take them off of the package, you tend to get multiples together anyway. And so 3 was just the magic number of how it came across. I put it on my paper. That's the white I wanted. And so I stuck with it. Now, maybe I could have gotten it with 2.
It looks really good, Penny. I love it.
And then I wanted to do one out of a different petite print just to show you that you don't have to decorate it. And it looks fine. So that's just black and white with the white ribbon. Very simple, but I think it's very elegant. And, you know, the night before you do a demo, you want to review everything that you've done. So I sat down last night. Just made this up real quick. Yep. And so then I thought, well, I'll revisit my circles that I've already shown you, but I kind of made them into little Valentine cards, sending you warm hugs. And then one that I've already shown you, so you don't need to see that. Do we have those little hearts,
Penny? Those little epoxy hearts?
Well,
is that something you had in your stash?
It was something in my stash, but I know I bought it from here.
We'll have somebody look and see, because they're showing up on a lot of your items, and they're kind of neat.
Yeah, I'm
talking about those little epoxy hearts.
And I used some red shiny paper, so yeah. So there you go, 4 cards and a little Fun Fold Folio.
Okay, Rhonda, we're looking for epoxy hearts, especially if we have these little ones. I think they're Doodlebug, maybe.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, Rhonda's on it, everybody.
Rhonda is on it. Okay,
all right, so we're going to make one?
Now we're going to make one.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we want you to see things
right side up.
Right side up, thank you. And we are going to change our camera so that you can look down on Penny's workspace.
No, they're teeny.
A little smaller. Yeah. Doreen thinks your black and white cards are stunning.
Thank you.
All right, let's hook us up here. Oh, our thing is stuck. There. So let's get it in the view, and we'll make sure we get the whole area for Penny so that you can see everything.
Okay, am I in the right spot?
Yes, you are. Yes, perfect.
And I have like 4 different packages of different colors of those. So this is the Heart Fetty?
Yeah, from Doodlebug.
Yeah.
Penny, you can tell you're a big Doodlebug
I am.
gal.
I just love it. And then on the flip side, if it's not Doodlebug, then it's the Color Vibe, the Simple Stories Color Vibe, the solids. So, that aren't solids because the other side's dotted, you know.
I know, solids that aren't solids. I'm going to love that.
It.
Well, and Sharon says she has a tiny punch for hearts. So that'll work awesome too, just adding that little highlight. Okay, Penny, you're in screen. We got you.
Yay.
You've got a lot of space, so
okay,
we're ready to roll.
So you're going to start with a 12 by 12 piece of paper. 12 inches, 12 inches. And then you're going to go and you're going to cut off an inch.
So you want 11 by 12?
So you want 11 by 12 because here's the bottom inch, okay? I put that on this little thing. It's 11 inches from top to bottom. it's 12 inches from side to side. Okay? Then you're going to go and you're going to score a 1/2 inch on the top side and the right side, 1/2 inch. Then you're going to go to the bottom and you're going to cut that what you've just scored off and angle up. You're going to cut it off and angle up. And sometimes I'll cut a little extra because it's going to fold up and you don't want it in the crease. So I took a little extra off. You're going to score this at 3.5 inches. And then you're going to cut up the score mark, and then you're going to cut in so that you can fold it over to create your pockets. The 1 inch off the bottom, the first, and then you're going to score this at 3.5. Then you're going to put score tape on all the edges, and you're going to tape the edge down. You're going to score the top down, and that's all there is to it. Now, you're going to probably want to miter the corners. I forgot to tell you that.
And Penny's going to make this for us. She's going to do it a couple times because I think you have to see it and then
see it again.
See it again.
And I always keep my pattern right next to me so that I know what direction I'm going, because the mistake I make most is I cut this wrong because it's sitting here like this. And so anyway. So I've cut 1 inch off. I showed you that because here's the inch. So I've cut that off. So now I'm going to score 1/2 inch on the left, the top, and the right. So 1/2 inch.
Penny, while you're scoring, there's a question about a junk bow and how many ribbons does it take to make a junk bow? And do you have any advice on that?
Sometimes I use 1. Sometimes I use 2. Sometimes I use 3. For these, I did not go more than 3.
I'm putting 1 in the screen, I feel like.
Okay.
Depends on the ribbon maybe too.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
the 1/2 inch.
The 11, the cutoff part is the bottom then.
You know, sometimes
you need a different...
You just need to bring your own.
We do have a bad scoring tool.
Oh my gosh, this is so much better. All right, so 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and I just keep rotating it the same direction. And then this is the third side, and there's a 1/2 inch. Okay? Then I know I need 3 inches at the bottom. So I'm going to turn around the 4th way, and 3 inches, oops, sideways, 3 inches. All right. So I'm just going to kind of do this, so you can kind of see where the scoring marks are, okay? So that's it.
So, all right, I think we've got that in screen really well.
Okay, so then I take my handy dandy, oh, I forgot one. That's why we do them. You need to score down the middle, so 6 inches.
Oh, the 6 inches. So vertical.
Yep, 6 inches. All right. So you can kind of see it's already starting to take place. So down here, I go, if you go right on the score line and cut up to the fold, and then you're going to angle out like that. Now I'm going to go back and take just a little bit more off because it's going to fold up. Okay. We're going to cut up the middle. We're going to go on up over to here, cut up. And then angle out.
And Janet just linked the video to Katie's junk bow explanation. So if you have questions about junk bows, there's a link there that you can see that Janet. Thank you, Janet.
Okay. So you want this cut. So you're going to come over to here and you're going to cut it to be like this.
Oh, you got one.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
do you start a certain
Okay,
amount?
mistake. This is 3 inches. You really need 3.5. I didn't even look at my directions.
Well, let's see what it looks
I
like
did
with 3. It probably is going to be just fine. It's just going to be taller,
Yeah.
right?
Shorter.
Your pocket's shorter.
Yeah, my
but
pocket
your
will be
booklet.
shorter. My booklet will be taller.
So Penny, this is a good mistake because now we can see a different size.
Yep. All right. So there you go.
We should start. Let's solicit ideas of what to put in there.
All right, I'm going to go up here to my corner, and I'm going to just miter the edge a little bit. So miter the edge. Okay. So then fold it down. Fold all of your edges. That needs to be trimmed a little bit more.
So if
for
it
my
doesn't
liking.
if it doesn't fold in nicely, then just trim a little more off.
Yep.
All right, we have a question about the Everett Road gems, about them being online, and they should be. They were never taken offline, but we will have to have somebody check that for us. If Janet can, Janet linked them, so we're good. We got it. Thanks, Rhonda. Janet did link them, so they are online.
Okay. So I don't know what size score tape this is. So if I do this, Kelly, will you be able to tell me?
It
So
looks
is
like
it 3/8?
3/8.
Okay. 3/8 of an inch. And then you're going to put that on each of the flaps.
Could you use 1/4 inch, Penny, if you put it out to the edge, or 3/8 is better? But
For a 1/2 inch thing,
it's half inch,
it's a
yeah.
1/2 inch score line, so I tend to use 3/8.
well, and Penny, your edges, and I'm going to butt in front of Penny here again to show you guys, but look how nice they are, like super solid glued down. So that's probably the best, is to get yourself some 3/8 inch score tape. It's good to have a variety of sizes anyway. It's stuff you use. It's not like buying something you're only going to use once.
All right, so my score tape. Okay. So now comes the fun part. You're going to put the flap
I can't
up.
wait.
You're going to take the score tape off, and you're going to crease it over. Okay. Flap up, score tape off, fold over.
I think it's how it
Score
frames around the
tape.
sides and the top is what I think is really neat. And it makes it a little more sturdy.
And then fold it down. And when I cut, I know that I want this over this. So one of the sides, and you'll learn that once you start your mitering. You'll learn like which one to do more of an angle and which one not to do. Personal preference. But I just know I like that to be over it. So I know how to do my corners. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So.
Wow. So you can make them out of cardstock also if you want to.
So there's a craft. Okay. Now, we're going to compare this, and so I did the same thing here, and all I have to do, now on this one, you'll notice that I didn't score tape the whole thing, because I'm experimenting to see, is it work better with just score tape where the pocket is? Because by the time you put your things in there, does it pull too much? So on my very first ones, I left a gap.
And Penny, you went to a crop, didn't you? And that's where you learned how to do this.
I did. And it was just one of those things, it was kind of like, here's your things, this is what you're making, and
obviously
then
Penny
off
loved
you
it.
go.
And you did go. Boy, did you go. Janet says the folded edge makes it look professional, and I totally agree, because I've done folios before, but I've never like folded over the sides, and I love it. And Jean says she's going to make this for nursing home friends and cut out cards and stamps in them ready to go with a variety of different cards. That's a great idea. This makes a wonderful gift.
So speaking of gifts, I was going through my happy place cleaning out some stuff, and I have some cards that I just need to get rid of. I mean, to me they're old, and I need to get rid of them. And my mom still had some stuff in her stuff that, you know, you never get through cleaning out. So I reached out to a assisted living facility, and I said, I have this box of cards. I'll make sure they all have envelopes. Would you use them?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh my
so I just have to
gosh.
deliver them now.
So a nice place if you have cards that they'll go to a good home and be used. It's a great idea.
Okay, so here's the difference between, and I hope you can see it. And
I can
I'll do
zoom
this.
down in it.
I'll do this so you can see. So here is a 3-inch pocket, and here's a 3.5-inch pocket. Now
You need, yeah, put something in them.
we'll put a tag in there and a tag in there. So it doesn't matter. That's a happy mistake. So this is a taller folio. This is a shorter folio because of that
Only
fold.
by 1/2 inch.
Only by 1/2 inch.
I think the bigger pocket might make things more secure, you know, as far as holding them in.
Yeah. And my pattern is 3.5 inches.
But you
so.
can put taller things in the other one.
So,
All right, one more
Again.
time. We're going to do it one more time, everybody.
so this is 12 inches. And this is the inches taken off.
So it's 12 by 11.
12 by
12
11.
across and 11.
And I can tell the way I had the paper in the first way, it wasn't cut completely straight. So I know that's the bottom. So, a 1/2 inch. Here we
Teresa
go.
says she's made these with a small signature inside. And boy, that would be cool too, to add a little signature. And what she means by
Flip.
that, you could stitch in, well here I'm showing it and I'm not showing it. You could stitch in like a little folded piece or put some flips in it. And Karen's happy. She has a whole bunch of cards and didn't know what to do with them. So that is perfect. Penny, this is wonderful. This is
1/2
something-
inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Then we do 3.5. Okay. Take your scissors and we're going to start cutting. I start on the left side. Up to the corner and then angle out. I'll go ahead and, oh, I forgot my 6-inch again.
That 6 inch is a hard one.
All right. Then my scissors up the middle. And then, again, I look. We're going to start over here. And we're going to go up to the corner. Start over here. And go up to the corner.
And Lisa just had a question about when do you score your 6-inch line. I think
I usually do it all the way around.
She just forgot. Oh, and Lisa says you answered as she was typing her question. There's a delay here for us, so we don't always get the messages in time, the comments in time.
Angle up. And then fold over. Fold over, fold over, and then miter. And I do not do in a straight line.
That's what can you draw
Yeah.
with, do we have a pencil that you can draw how you
Yes.
cut that? Because I was trying to figure that out. And I'm going to zoom in on it after you get it drawn. So you kind of do, it's not a straight line every time.
No, it's not. So I kind of do this and I kind of do this. So it's not a straight line, because if you do a straight line, then it's not going to overlap.
And you like the top to overlap a little
Yep.
bit. I noticed that when you were cutting, Penny, so that is good to explain that.
So you can see I even cut on the inside. So score, fold it in the middle.
Anna has an idea that she could see a small pocket added to one side to put stamps in. So if you were
like on the top.
Yeah, wouldn't that be neat?
Yep. Okay.
It's a great idea.
Grab our score tape.
So you can put cards and envelopes in here. You could put recipes in here, photos, tags.
Now, if you do it right, you've got an angle already started on your score tape. Find the side that matches. What I mean by that is when you cut it, it causes an angle. So now I have an angle.
The little tip
So
there.
now I'm going to come over here and start on this side. And then my angle's going this way. And so that would be the top over here.
And we have a question about this being on directions, and we will have pictures, and Penny has a pattern that like a prototype pattern, and we'll take pictures of that, and that has the measurements on it. And it'll be on our blog in a few days. So, and we will show her pattern piece before we go. So if you wanted to take a screenshot or something, if you can't wait for it to get on the blog, it's the Fun Fold Folio.
All right. So you're going to fold up and you're going to tape it over. You're going to fold up and then you're going to tape it over.
This is the satisfying part, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. So satisfying. Then you're going to do the top. Take the tape off. And you're going to fold it down. And see how that overlaps. Oh, I'll take you home with me.
I'm picking up Penny's pieces here.
All right. So there we have it.
That's so
We're
cool,
all done.
Penny. I love it.
So here's what I'm going to call my directions.
Okay, let me make sure you're on screen here. I think you are.
And I'm going to wait for it to catch up on your screen. So that if people want to take a screenshot of this. That's the first one. And here, cut inch off. This arrow over here, 1/2 inch on the side, 1/2 inch from the top, 1/2 inch from the right side. This will show you 3.5 inches, and I can do that here as well. This is 3.5. From the bottom up, you're going to score that. So if I leave it just like that, that would be the perfect. It's 12 inches across, 11 inches tall. So there'd be your screenshot right there.
Let me see if we've got it all on there. There we go. It's hard to get a full 11 by 12 in one screen. And I just backed it up, so give it a minute and you'll be able to see the bottom. The bottom was cut off. There we go. Perfect, if I do say so myself.
Yay!
Let's see if we have any questions. Got lots of hearts and thumbs up for sure, Penny. This was such a cool project. I'm going to grab the camera.
Okay.
And we're going to spin it around so we're not upside down and you don't see the ceiling or the floor. Penny, that was amazing. And
Yay.
Mary said she could see making a variety of these
Oh, yeah.
with her, just using your stash.
Yes, absolutely.
Get your score tape, your 3/8 inch score tape.
Yep.
For sure.
Find some ribbon you like.
And then you can make all kinds of folios. I think even like graduation, maybe where you have people write notes to your grad and you could put them in there, or birthday party, and people maybe write notes or fill out tags and you can put them in there. It's very, very cool. And everybody loves it. Lisa says another project to keep her busy this afternoon, Penny.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that is good. All right, now before we go, well, tomorrow is Throwback Thursday, and we're going to bring back the crates, which I personally love. And we're going to show you some ideas using some of the blackwood crates. And then Friday, Peggy is here, and she is making albums out of the Simple Stories
Fresh
chipboard
snow.
frames, and she's using fresh snow. And then coming soon, Penny, I don't know if we want to kind of flip through this a little bit. Penny took a class at a trade show for us Monday, I think
Monday.
it was.
Yep.
And we have this album kit coming. Penny put it together for us, took the class. It's by Simple Stories. It is the new Winnie the Pooh collection, which is on a UPS trailer right now heading to Memory Bound. So this will give you an idea of what that is going to look like. And
we're working on our bow packages, ribbon packages for Pooh, classic Pooh.
yes, and this is
Fun new pocket ideas.
Cherie says this. I'm sorry, I'm jumping back. Cherie said you could use the little folios for memorabilia from a trip too.
Absolutely.
And notes. So was this pretty fun to make, Penny?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And you know, you always learn something and you always have a takeaway. But these I'm going to call them new pockets because it's made with a piece of paper that comes in the binder, and then you create a pocket. And then it wanted you to use a border punch. So, you know, you have to use your stash. So I used my Elizabeth Craft Borders and Trims die that I
so
bought
a border
last
punch or
year.
a die.
Yeah.
You could use.
So, and that was a lot of fun to do that. And then of course I got to decorate my tags with all the junk bows that were just so much fun, and experiment with different things. And
But look at this little tag. I'm guessing that's off the tag paper. It says
It is.
our little piglet.
but then fun little added things, you know, like the little corner pieces. And there's an add-on die set from Spellbinders, and the Polaroid picture,
And we have
frame
that on order also.
is coming.
Now, when we launch the kit, we'll bring Penny back. We'll bring you back, Penny.
Okay.
And she can tell you more details and tips and things that she learned on making it. And we'll show you what all you get in the kit, which is a lot. And it does come with the album.
And here's another fun little pocket with the holes punched and just some twine used.
So different. They always have new techniques.
Yeah.
If you have made one of the Simple Stories albums, give us a thumbs up or write a note. I know that you learned a lot doing it because that's just
I love
what they
this
do.
page. Just love that page. And the colors. The colors are just so sweet.
So this album kit
That's so sweet.
it'll be available in a couple weeks, possibly the end of next week.
And some cut apart, lots of dimension. Oh, this was another one of the dies in the die set. So it was lots of fun, lots of pictures, and I put photo holders so that you can see how many pictures you can put in here. Mm-hmm. And I just and there were pieces left over. There was a few brads left over. There's some tags you can add to it. And the color vibe solids, the tomato, the avocado, olive.
Yeah, I think olive and
And then the corn. what's that blue called?
Cornflower.
Cornflower. I got the corn.
You got the corn part of it.
Got the corn.
Well, I think people are loving this. And again, this
So
is giving you
much
kind of a
fun.
peek at what's coming in the new Winnie the Pooh collection. And we're getting it online. It won't be available to order
That's
quite
the
yet.
other die.
Oh, like
and then
the
the
postage?
inside of the die with the little heart. And then the inside cover. So, yeah, lots
Lots of room there
fun.
for pictures and memories.
Yeah.
All right, well, perfect. Well, Penny, thank you for sharing that. And
Absolutely. That
thank
was
you
fun.
so much for this new technique, making these folios. I think there's going to be a lot of folio making this
I think
afternoon.
so.
I think
Keep everybody out of the
I
cold.
think so. I definitely. It's so fun to make with one sheet of paper. It's amazing. So Penny, thank you again, and thank you everyone for joining us today.
Yes.
And we'll be back tomorrow morning. So look for us here, and we will see you then for Throwback Thursday.
Thanks.